Welcome to Daddy Bits, our trade idea show, hosted by yours truly, the Trading Daddies. I am your host, the Master Crayon Eater, and as always, my amazing co-host.
Bro, we don't need no more introduction, man. We had a great week. We've been having a great couple weeks. I think this is it. Teflon John here.
So the reason why we're laughing is this, right? So we've made some wins in the past. Ever since I started trading, ever since we started doing this podcast, we've made some wins, right? Some nice solid wins. And then I'm talking to John about my current situation and how it's a pretty solid win. And he goes, and John goes, and I go, yeah, I need. We're gonna talk about Palantir today. And we're gonna talk about Palantir. We're gonna talk about how the hedge funds are scared. But let me get back to the story. So John goes, and I go, I just need Palantir to moon real quick so I can get a recovery back in my account. He was like, what do you mean recovery in your account? You're up. And I'm like, dude, you never know. And then he goes, yeah, you've been up so many times and you blew it twice. Thanks for bringing me back to earth, John.
Bro, guess what though? Like we've been trading together side by side for a year now, and
we've been in the trenches.
We're still here. We're still here. We haven't blown up no accounts. All right.
Nope.
Like we're here. We're strong. We're strong. We're holding on.
In the trenches.
Holding on. And guess what?
And this is it. This is it. We have so much. This is gonna be wild, dude. This has been a wild week. It's been a wild 2 weeks. We have more.
It's only Wednesday. What's today? Today's Wednesday.
Is today Wednesday?
Monday was off, so we've had a wild today. Well, and yesterday, past 2 days.
We've had the wild 2 days, and I feel like it's a Friday already.
I know. I'm super excited for the next 2 days. Really.
Me too. And we'll talk about that in a bit. And dude, I feel like the hedge funds are scared.
They added more shorts. Oh my goodness.
They added more shorts. So if you are playing the squeezes, if you're a citizen of Squeezy Town, just to let you guys know, if you guys haven't, if you guys don't follow Ortex on Twitter, they have really good insight, pretty much real-time data on what the shorts are doing. And the current news right now is they are still shorting. They're kind of doubling down on their shorts. And what we saw today on specifically AMC is more of a quote unquote gamma squeeze, where it's just how do you say this? A lot of in the money calls have now been assigned, and the price kind of melted up.
Hey, guess what? So remember that we've been covering AMC for the past 3-4 weeks now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think Friday's episode? I talked about. There was a June 18, $40 strike, and there was an open interest for about 200-something thousand position for that one. So meaning it was a $2.5 million in position.
Yeah. I want to take a look at that real quick. And
that if you guys aren't paid off,
if you guys aren't looking at the charts right now, AMC is at $66, so
it's up a lot.
More to come. But let's take a look at that $40 strike. Actually, I'm interested to see what the OI on that still is, because I'm assuming a lot of people sold 214,000 OI.
Yeah.
Still fat. So congratulations to you, Apes. You're diamond handing this. And we're going to talk about, that's enough for AMC for now, but let's talk about 3 new stocks after this banging new intro. Oh, before we get to the banging new intro, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, post notification bell, give us a nice preemptive thumbs up if you guys like this content. Make sure you guys do that. Now the intro. I woke up this morning. You know what time I woke up? So, I was, obviously I woke up, I slept around 10, and then the boy wanted to the boy started crying out of nowhere. So I'm like, all right, cool, let's pick him up. So I'm, putting him to sleep or whatever. And I have this weird thing where if I don't fall asleep right away, I'm up for quite some time.
Yeah, me too.
Right? So I ended up staying up.
I called you 3 a.m. You didn't pick up, bro.
Yeah, because I was already knocked out. So I woke up. So I was up at 11:30. I couldn't go back to sleep until like 2. But I was actually, I was looking at my, yeah, you know what? It's not, it's at nighttime, John. It's not like I'm ignoring your calls. So I woke up. I woke up. Dude, ignored. So I woke up at 1:30. I'm up at 1:30 and I'm looking at, I'm like, you know what? I'm curious to see what's going on with anything because I'm just kind of super excited about today. And dude, AMC was running this morning at 1:30.
It was up at I think it hit 42, right? Pre-market.
Yeah, pre-market. 42. Hit 42 pre-market. Let's take a quick look at the NASDAQ and what it did today. Dude, we're still in that zone. It's a doji.
Yeah. Now here's the test for that one because a doji represents indecision. So meaning the next 2 days, right? Meaning either Thursday or Friday, where it's going to actually pick at a direction. So remember, a doji pretty much tells you that the buyers and sellers couldn't agree to a direction. So after a doji is what's going to tell us. So I'm really looking at a dip here,
right around here.
Yeah, I'm really looking at it that we might see a dip here. But who knows? I mean, again, the market's really resilient right now. I'm surprised tech is actually holding up because Tesla already, slowed down and it's in trouble again. It broke support.
It really is. One thing to note, though, is this is a clean bounce off the EMA 9.
It is, yeah.
It is a clean bounce off the EMA 9, and we're still trading within that range. So
if we hammer tomorrow, that means it was to buy the dip.
Exactly. We're looking. I'm still not pessimistic. I'm still optimistic about the whole market as in general. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ futures. NASDAQ futures, John, flat.
Yeah, it's all right. Actually,
flat.
Futures are flat right now. So
yeah, all futures are flat. Nothing too exciting about the NASDAQ futures. Again, it's still early. Let's take a quick look at the SPY.
Let's get SPY, man. Let's get straight to AMC, bro.
You want to actually talk about AMC? You really want to talk about it? I mean, we've already talked about AMC.
All right, but forget about SPY. No one's trading the SPY. No one's trading about other stocks besides all these meme stocks, right?
Here we go. Let's go after hours. Let's take a look at after hours. After hours. So we ended
real quick.
Huh?
Did you know that collectively the Discord room made about $100,000 in profits?
So you're telling me that our Discord channel made 100 bands. That's what you're telling me.
Yes.
You're telling me that because we love all of you guys. Don't think that we don't.
Put up our Zelle, put up our Cash App, put up our OnlyFans. It's time,
dude,
man.
I'm extremely proud of the group that we trade with. Extremely proud of the group that we traded. And it's amazing because it's always a free flow of ideas. So if you are not in our Discord channel, you guys are missing out. Not just on plays, but just like a whole level of camaraderie that I think we're like the Animal House of trading. You notice that? We're like, and it's free. What are you guys doing? 100 bands. I'm excited. Dude, that's crazy. That blew my mind. I never actually thought to actually count.
Well, 45% was that. It was you. Yo, Jay Runt collected 42. I was like, Jesus,
bro. It's a good day. Let's get to the stock that we, the stocks that we really want to talk about. First things first, Palantir.
Oh, my favorite.
Palantir is my favorite stock of all time. Palantir is my favorite company,
bro.
In general, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
It's like it left you for a better looking dude, but she came back.
Yeah, exactly. Look at that. Is that a reverse Head and Shoulders, John?
Yeah. So here's what we're looking at here. First things first, if you look at the daily chart right here, so that is a daily chart. Okay. Look at the EMA 9. Oh man.
Right.
It's about to cross, and the 20, man, when the 9 and the 20 crosses a 50, that's it. You know, we're on a slow uptrend, right? And really, if you ask me where's your stop loss here, your stop loss should be at the EMA 9. So if it breaks that, which I highly doubt because meme stocks are hot right now, but plus Palantir has been getting some contracts here and there, back to back
contracts.
No one's really noticing any of these contracts, right? Their last recent one, the most recent one was 111 million, I think.
Yeah.
And yesterday's candle proved that the bounce, the support at the 50 is real. Okay, because that was a clean bounce yesterday. And if you guys missed the class yesterday, we spoke about that bounce. But today's action today it is not going to go unnoticed, right? Because first of all, we blew past average volume. We did about 87 million today. Roughly, on average, we do roughly about 60. So the volume today was solid. Okay. And I really do think, I think 50 within the next few months is doable.
And yes, for sure.
I can see this again. So I'm going to start loading up. I freed up a lot of capital. I'm going to start loading up on Palantir. I'm going to look into Leaps again and probably grab a few hundred shares on Palantir. And then I'm just going to start doing some covered calls on this one when we see that it's going to dip. So
there we go.
So
always opportunities. And one thing to note, though, this was just a beautiful chart that uptrended. We did see some type of correction, but we did close at around 24.45, and currently, at the time of this recording, we are at 24.61, which is a pretty good move, even though it's after hours, for sure, right? And there's pretty low volume. But one thing that I'd like to point out when it comes down to trading Palantir is a stock that you hold for life.
Yeah, bro. I'm super excited for this one.
Yeah. So when we talk about Palantir, we talk about Palantir because it is the only one in its class. Yeah, you have your AI, you have your Snow, you have all these other data analytics companies. But here's the case for Palantir. And yes, most of their compensation is paid off in stock. Yeah, and it's kind of like a negative thing, right? But their government contracts, they primarily have in government contracts. Here's one thing to note, though. Palantir is the only company in the world, in the United States, that has level 5 clearance for the U.S. government. Level 5. The highest is level 6. And Snowflake and all the other software companies only have level 1 or level 2.
Yep.
So why is this being heavily shorted? Yeah, there's a lot of back end stuff that happened and negative connotations when it came down to the stock. But this right here is a long-term play and could be the leader in the future. And they have a one of a kind software platform that you can't mimic or you can't copy, right? So betting on Palantir is like betting on the Western civilizations, and I like it. I definitely like it.
Didn't the CEO said that?
Did it? Did he?
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah.
Anything that Papa Carp says,
it's
true.
It's true.
Anything. The next stock that we want to cover is CLOV. Yeah, and we talked about CLOV. We spoke about CLOV a couple of days ago.
CLOV.
We spoke about
my mama, huh?
Okay. You want to talk about mamas?
All right. So CLOV. When did we mention this one? Was it Thursday's episode? Or
let me take a quick sneaker.
No, it was yesterday. I'm sorry. Well, no, it wasn't yesterday. It was Thursday's episode. And I think we covered it on the weekend's pod too. So, anyways,
we did.
Let's get to it. Today we're looking at the daily chart right here. Super clean chart. Oh my goodness. So the reason we loaded up yesterday and today, and we're actually up, nice on our positions, was because it was holding on to the EMA 20. It bounced off of the EMA 9. So if you look at it, see where it bounced off of today, the 9. Look at that. Look how clean that is. And on top of that, it had, a nice volume today, 3 times than the average. We did about almost 40 million, 38 something ish.
Yeah.
And so if you look at it, it pierced through the EMA 50, and we were talking about it all morning, in our group chat on our Discord. Hey, 8:30. You guys got to keep an eye on that one. If that breaks, that's it. We have a good chance for this to be a runner, a multi-day runner. Okay, so 8:30 should be your first stop, I would say, if you have a position. But when the EMA 20 and the 9 crosses a 50, that's it. Like
that's it.
No, like let it ride.
From a technical standpoint, you notice here that the EMA 9 is just about to touch the EMA 20.
Yeah.
Once that crosses over, we're off to the races.
Yep.
The bear case for this stock right here, the current levels, is that we trade sideways for a few days before we ultimately run up to the top again, which is actually I prefer it that way. But one thing to note is today we ended at 874, and look what it's doing after hours.
And look at after hours. I think 970 was it?
$1.20.
985. Oh man, this thing's gonna gap up tomorrow, and guess what? We're gonna have an opportunity to load up when it comes back down to 870.
Yep, exactly. Because there is going to be a gap fill tomorrow.
Yeah.
So if you guys are new to the channel, when we say a gap fill, what happens is this. Let me go back to the daily chart so you guys have an idea of what we're talking about when we say gap fill. So currently, right now is roughly around 975 or something like that.
Yep.
Right, 985. So it's going to open roughly around
up here.
So it's going to open up right around here, right? Now there's this dead space. There's going to be this dead space where you guys are going to see that there's going to be a gap right here. What happens is stocks usually like to hit this range before ultimately going back up again. Now, if it trades sideways, thank you, because that gives me an opportunity to buy more tomorrow. So that's definitely something to watch for if you guys are in the CLOV trade. Don't get scared. Don't be afraid. If you have any questions, let us know. You know what I mean? But before
call Nico, he won't answer you. Anyway, if you look at the RSI, I'm gonna let that slide. If you look at the RSI, it's not even overbought. Tons of room. If you look at the MACD, it just completely opened up. This one is a multi-day runner, I would say.
Before we get to our last stock, we just want to say, again, thank you guys for everybody in the Discord who's been riding with us for the longest time. People who are currently new members to the Discord, please, have fun and don't hesitate to ask. We're all here to learn together. And again, not financial advice. These are stocks that John and I talk about throughout the day to see if we could find good value and good entries and exits so we can grow our portfolio. And if you are following our trades, make sure that you guys manage your risk accordingly. Do not blame us if you lose money, because we are giving you this warning right now.
Yeah, also, losing, man.
If you guys are winning some money, make sure that you guys, give us a nice shout out. Feature us on your stories on Instagram or whatnot, so that other people can know too that we're alive, and maybe they could find this information valuable as well. Hit that subscribe again. I'll get back to that promo later. But the next stock that the last stock we want to talk about is BlackBerry. BlackBerry is actually part of the meme revolution here.
And how did we miss this one?
How did we miss this one? We were too focused on
brought it up, and I was talking about it, and I said, "Hey, look at the daily chart." Yep. And pull up we'll pull up the chart right here. Okay, look at the daily chart yesterday. That's a bull hammer. That's a clean hammer.
Right here.
That's a clean hammer.
Yeah, very clean hammer.
Man,
I know. We totally missed this one yesterday. This is a beautiful gap. Beautiful gap. Where do we start today? I started at 1286 and ended at 1527. So a pretty solid move if you guys are trading the meme stocks. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You know what this stock kind of reminds me of? This stock reminds me of what AMC did in the first run. Why So what I'm saying is this could be a potentially next target for the squeeze. Again, not financial advice. I'm just saying, John, I'm just enjoying my.
I know, man.
I do like BlackBerry as a chart. I mean, again, we're not really trading off of fundamentals anymore. This is let's just be real here.
What happened to us?
What happened to us? We got blinded. No, I'm just saying. No, we really do. We really do trade on fundamentals. If we don't see value in certain stocks, we tend to not really play it. But the value proposition for BlackBerry is because it's heavily shorted.
Yep.
When the stock is heavily shorted like that, at some point they're going to have to cover. And if they cover, our job is to find those stocks and make sure that we buy as much as we can in order for them to cover, right? The hedge funds are scared. Yeah, we're all here to make money. Now, why the case there is, why are the hedge funds the only people who are allowed to exploit loopholes?
Exactly.
Case in point, earlier we were trading AMC at $72, and what did? They halted it.
Right? That's not right.
That's not right. Why are you going to halt it?
Too.
Yeah, they hella lined up their orders. Lined up the orders. You know what? But jokes on them, it bounced back. Jokes on them, it bounced back, and we're it's still running after hours. But you know what I mean? It's unfair already to begin with. So why do we need to play by the rules that we kind of know when we see an opportunity, we're ready to pounce on it? So the hedges are scared. They're doubling down, and if they lose, they've lost like 5.7 mil today. Damn. And when are they going to learn, though? You know what I mean? We can all play nice in the sandbox. Sheesh. Nice heavy sheesh. But that's it for us on today's episode of Daddy Bits. I hope that you guys find that information useful. If you haven't yet, make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button, hit that post notification bell, give us a nice thumbs up if you guys like this content, so that everybody in the world knows that we exist, and they can see this information too. Hit that. Oh, did I already say that? Yeah, I did. If you guys want us to cover a stock, make sure that you guys drop it down in the comment section down below. It's first come, first served. So if we don't get to yours, please forgive us. Our link to the Discord is also down below. We do have a seminar today at around 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Bust Down Investments from Bust Down Academy. If you guys are interested, shoot us a quick DM before 8 p.m. and definitely try our hardest to get you guys in that class. And we're going to be doing that every week, so that you guys have an insight of what actually happens in there. And if you guys haven't yet, make sure that you guys hit up our friend over at Bust Down Investments, Jay, to ask questions and point you in the right direction. Follow us on all our social media. Follow me at Trading Poppy. Follow John at John C Trades, Trading Daddies for the both of us. TradingDaddies.com for all your news, your merch. Robinhood subs for 15% off your entire purchase. And that's it. Let's get trading, and remember that the charts do not lie.
Yeah.